Hey guys, in today's video, we will talk about a new amazing strategy whose results may surprise you the first time you try it. And because of the accuracy of this strategy consists of 3 indicators. The first is this indicator, which appears as yellow and blue color above the candles and is the main indicator. The second indicator is the super trend indicator, which appears with a red and green line below and above the candles. The last one is this indicator, which is the slow stochastic indicator, and we will use it to confirm the signals. To learn more and understand all the details, let's start from the beginning. This strategy works well with high accuracy on multiple time frames, such as 15 minutes, 1 hour and even 5 minutes. But to be neutral, let's pick the middle one, which is the 15-minute time frame. As far as indicators and their settings are concerned, let's start with the confirmation indicator, which is the slow stochastic indicator. Then in the search field type, slow stochastic, from the results choose this indicator, which was created by Oshri17. After installing the indicator, open its settings and go to input section, change this value from 3 to 5. Then go to style and turn these lines into columns. But why did we convert the lines to this shape? Well, we did this in order to achieve visual accuracy when verifying signals, and we will specifically look at several examples. Well, let's go ahead and explore another indicator, which is the super trend indicator. After typing super trend in the search field, select this indicator, which is located under the technical section. Please make sure it is at the default settings, which are 10 and 3. Having covered these 2 indicators, let's apply the main indicator in this strategy. In the search field, type the following, CCI Stach-RSI. When the results come out, choose this indicator, which was created by Akil. I am really confused about the evaluation of this indicator. Sometimes we see indicators that are useless, but have thousands of fans. As far as this indicator is concerned, the situation is reversed. Well, after applying the indicators, open the settings to change some of the colors so that they are clearly visible. In the style section, remove these options, scroll down and remove both of these as well, then change the bar color from black to blue to make it more visible. Well, after we have prepared the chart and indicators, let's see the rules and conditions on a larger scale. First, let's start with the short positions. The first condition for finding short positions begins with the appearance of yellow candles, and these yellow candles must be below the red line of the super trend indicator. As soon as these 2 conditions are met, a red candle should appear immediately after the yellow candles, and when this red candle appears, we check the slow stochastic indicator, and if the corresponding bar for this candle is also red, we enter directly into a sell position. Well, let's make this more clear. The first condition is that the super trend should be in red. The second condition is the appearance of a yellow candle under the super trend indicator. The third condition is the appearance of a red candle after the yellow candles. The last condition is that the color of the bar opposite the entry candle must be red. When all these conditions are met, we enter into a sell position. Well, let's go back to the chart to see real examples. Here we see the example we were talking about. As for here, we see the appearance of the slow stochastic indicator, we find that it is green, but when we check the yellow candle above the super trend. So this is a false signal and we will not use it. Here we see the example we were talking about. As for here, we see the appearance of the blue candle below the super trend. So this is a false signal and we will not use it. As for this, it is good for entry. The yellow signal is under the super trend and the red entry candle corresponds to red bars in the stochastic indicator, so it is really good for entering, and even the next one is good for entry. In short, when the super trend indicator is red, we do not look for any buy signals and we will consider them as false signals. But here situation is different. Here the slow stochastic, we find that it is green, but when we check find a buy signal under the super trend indicator, and this means that it is also a false signal. In long, when the super trend indicator is green, we do not look for any sell signals and we will consider them as false signals. But here situation is different. Here we find a buy signal above the super trend indicator, but when we check the slow stochastic, we find that it is red and this means that it is also a false signal. As for this, it is good for entry. The blue signal is above the super trend and the green entry candle corresponds to green bars in the stochastic indicator, so it is really good for entering, and even the next one is good for entry. Here we find another signal under the super trend, but when we check it, we find that it has not been confirmed by the stochastic indicator. Here, as for the signal that follows it, it is good to enter and it has been confirmed. For example, here we see a white signal candle, and this candle was followed by a green candle above the super trend indicator. When checking the slow stochastic indicator, we find that the bar opposite this candle is green, so this is the entry candle that we would use to enter a buy position. Now that we know how to enter into buying and selling positions, let's talk about take profit and stop loss in this strategy. Well, let's say we were trading somewhere here, then we saw blue candles above the green super trend indicator, so we will wait for the next candle, and if it is green as we see here, we will check the stochastic indicator, and if it is also green, we will enter a buy position. The stop loss should be slightly below the super trend line, and the take profit should be multiplied by 1/2, and this means that the risk to reward ratio 1:1.5. It is also preferable to divide the total profit into 2 targets in order to ensure achieving 1.5 of the previous losses. When the price reaches the first target, we move the stop loss to its level. Well, this strategy may lose in some trades even with all the conditions that we talked about, but by setting the stop loss and taking the profit, as we explained earlier, the losses will be slight and they will be compensated well. Next example of sell. First of all, super trend line should be red, second yellow candle will be under super trend, third red candle after the yellow candles, then last the opposite bar is in red with slow stochastic, condition all are meet, so enter a sell position. The stop loss should be above the super trend line, and the take profit should be multiplied by 1/2, and this means that the risk to reward ratio 1:1.5. Let's see plays out this trade. Won this trade. Last example of sell, see here firstly super trend line should be red, second yellow candle under super trend, third red candle after the yellow candles, then last the opposite bar is in red with slow stochastic, condition all are meet, so enter a sell position. The stop loss should be above the super trend line, and target is 1:1.5. Let's see what happened this trade. We can see target easily achieve. Before we end this video, if you see that some candle wicks cross the super trend before the entry candle, use them as a stop loss level and do not use the super trend line because the candles may return to this level at any moment. Finally, this strategy may not work well in all markets, so try to test the currency or market before using it. Goodbye, take care, happy trading, thanks for watching our video.